poem I chose was God Went to Beauty School. He went there to learn how to give a good perm and ended up just crazy about nails. So he opened up his own shop. Nails by Jim, he called it. He was afraid to call it Nails by God. He was sure people would think he was being disrespectful and using his own name in vain, and nobody would tip. He got into nails, of course, because he'd always loved hands. Hands were some of the best things he'd ever done, and this way he could just hold one in his and admire those delicate bones just above the knuckles, delicate as birds' wings. And after he'd done it a while, he could paint all the nails any color he wanted, then say beautiful and mean it. So, in the poem's basically about how God went somewhere to learn how to do something such as a perm, end up just loving nails. So he opens his own shop and calls it something else besides putting the name God in it because he thought that was vain and disrespectful and people wouldn't tip. He got into nails because he'd always loved hands. They were one of his best creations. So he wanted to admire them more and he wanted to be able to hold them in his own. Well, he admired those hands every time he'd hold them, especially the delicate bones just above the knuckles. And he always thought they were as delicate as birds' wings. And after he had admired them and done them for a while, he would paint all the nails any color he wanted and then say beautiful and mean it. Because he loved the creation of the hands he made so much. So, this is my project. It's clouds down here, then this is a hand. It's kind of curled up like you would have it, and there's bird wings coming out from behind it. Then there's a bird wing like tattoo, if you want to say, under these knuckles right here, and there's two wings right here wrapping around just above the knuckle. If you wanted to interpret it the way I did, I have the hands like this because you can see the nails, so they're blank right now because he can have them any color he would want to, and still he would find them beautiful. Tattoos because it says in the poem how just above the knuckle he'd admire it just because it was as delicate as birds' wings. So that's why I have the tattoos here and here. And then I have bird wings out behind it because of that line of admiring and them being just as delicate as birds' wings. But also he finds hands beautiful, and wings, so that means he probably finds bird wings very magnificent and beautiful. So I put them in there behind the hand. And then these clouds, whenever you think of God or something reaching up or reaching out, you think of the clouds above us, pretty much sky's the limit kind of thing. And that's why I have the hand reaching out through it, and it's almost as if it's reaching towards the Nails by Jim thing, for him to do it. But then I just have the Nails by Jim up there because that's what it said in the poem, what he called his beauty parlor technically.